Welcome to the morning.
It's the morning. I did a camping.
It's time to do a scooting.
It's time to brush down teeth. Brush your goddamn teeth.
In this episode, we make a friend.
So this fox is just like chilling. He seems really okay with my existence.
Go to the beach. And find another geyser.
Holy shit.
How high did it go? I couldn't see it.
It went above the frame, I don't know.
There's geysers everywhere here.
Scoot, scoot, Scooty Pop Jr. Scoot, scoot. Scoot, scoot, Scooty Pop Jr. Scoot, scoot.
It's breakfast time here near the lake, and the weather is awesome. We got to see the mountain.
Got to see the mountain. Looked really cool. Weather is great. I've been up for 3 hours.
What time is it now? Like
It is
almost 9?
8:45.
Yeah.
I got up at 5:45. I woke up because there was a crow that decided to move in next door. And I realized that the crows probably have it good at that campsite if anybody leaves anything. And then that teaches them to be there.
I've only seen one person leave trash, and there were a lot of people there. Japanese people don't leave trash behind very often.
Well, that crow says otherwise. And so he woke me up.
Was he crowing, or was he just scruffling around?
Oh, he was crowing.
I
He was letting people know that all of the goodies that come from this bounty this morning are mine. And I was like, yeah, I understand. I had enough time to call my mom, wish her a happy birthday. It's my mom's birthday. And I read some manga, and then you woke up.
And then we went to 7-Eleven.
Oh, I also looked for a restaurant. There are no restaurants open really before 9:30, and it's 8:45, or it's probably 9 o'clock now.
I'm just going to do this and jump into this thing. We went into 7-Eleven last night, and we saw this. And we were like, look how dark it is. It doesn't even make sense. It's like absorbing light, like all light. And it is I didn't even look at what it was. It's a chocolate and whipped cream thing that probably is not supposed to be had for breakfast, but here it is. It's breakfast time. But the other side reflects light.
And the inside even more.
Yeah, this is definitely not. How did donuts and like sugary things become breakfast items? It doesn't even make sense.
Because donuts are like at all the time things.
What kind of bar?
Yeah.
It's pretty good, dude. You want a bite? There's your entire caloric intake
For the day.
for the day.
Very good.
Yeah, it's good. It's better than it has any right to be. So
I don't really know if mine's exciting at all. I did get the chicken bar because I realized like what I'm going to eat really doesn't have a lot of calories to it.
Are you going to put the chicken bar into the yogurt?
No, I'm going to put the ring into the
ring-shaped
yogurt.
biscuit?
The ring-shaped biscuit, that's what it says. Does it say that on Dingu biscuit?
Yeah, it just says it.
Yeah, so I wonder why they thought that they needed to add shape, and they didn't hyphenate it, and it should be hyphenated.
Can I dip?
Yeah. I think they're going for Calorie Mate meets KFC biscuit,
Yeah.
and it's somewhere in the middle.
The yogurt is good. It's really sour.
Yeah, it's Greek yogurt.
That's good. Banana in a bag, just because everybody's going to yell at me in the comments for how
Having
Japan
a
puts
banana in a
bananas in
bag.
bags. Yeah. And
Whatever the hell that is.
Yeah,
Just
it says it's jelly.
I'm really
grapes,
anti that.
and almond milk. And it says it's good for your fiber, which is something I feel like I could use right now. So.
It tastes like ham.
It's just like a juicy thing, like this thing, like a green thing.
I like that you're not looking anymore, and that definitely means it's going to go out of control.
How's your chicken bar? Chickens that usually come in bar format.
Pretty good. Smoky and peppery. Kind of what I wanted.
So the goal today was basically, man, that stuff got all over my hand. The volcano that's here, we kind of just want to drive all the way around it and see like what's in places, and it kind of goes up against the coast, so we're going to be kind of going sort of in a direction that I went previously, but then instead of going south when we get to the coast, we're going to go north to go up around. Yeah, to go up around it. I don't know what we'll find. Just kind of like a chance to go out and explore on the scoots. So that's the agenda.
Slow-mo's ready to go.
It's super nice to have a day where I don't think we're going to see any rain. I've just had so many days now where it's threatening to rain constantly that it's really nice to finally see some blue skies. And it's really nice that it happened to line up with Kyde being here, because the way that this typhoon that had been coming through was bearing down, we were really unsure, one, if she'd even be able to get up here, and two, if once she got here, would the weather just be horrible? So to see this is wonderful. Just in case it wasn't clear about exactly what's going on and why Kyde is able to drive two wheels and not ride on two wheels, it's all very complicated with the way the Japanese licensing system works. But I got my driver's license this year in December, or last year in December, so it hasn't been a year yet. And for 1 year, I'm not allowed to ride with a passenger. The license that I got allows me to drive up to a 400cc engine two-wheeled device. She has a regular car driver's license, and on a regular Japanese car license, you are legally allowed to drive up to a 49cc scooter. So a little tiny thing like what she's on now. So we realized we can go on a two-wheel trip, but she can't ride with me yet until December of this year, which will be my 1 year mark. And she could just rent the little scooter and we could do a little trip kind of around the area where it wouldn't be dangerous to drive on a little scooter. This has been a pretty cool way to come up and explore on two wheels, and also give her the opportunity to do some scooting, because she really quite enjoys it when she gets the opportunity to do it. Even though she seemingly has no real interest in getting a actual motorcycle license, probably mostly because of the cost. It was like maybe $800 or $900 for the classes. We scooted ourselves to the sea, and you know your motorbike people, all of a sudden, when you got to set up the motorbikes in a specific way to take a specific photo. I guess what we've been doing for the last 10 minutes. Just get an angle just right and get the sun in just the right place, and then take a whole bunch of photos.
Nailed it. As impressive as all those land boats are, so many land boats. I'm gonna start counting them today. It's time to send out the Postcard Club. We just found a random Yubin-kyoku. There's actually a facility here, but we're just gonna use the mailbox outside, and this will be coming to everybody in the Postcard Club. This is one of the best days of every month. Bye-bye. And the person inside is going to be like, what the crap? Why are there so many postcards in here? I think that happens in Tokyo too. At least our mailbox is probably, now they've gotten used to it, but here they're going to freak out. Where's Belgium? I don't know what attacked him, but something attacked him. He's got all these holes in his shirt, and it said that it hurt. But I don't really know what attacked him. His talking is difficult. Yeah. He wanted us to know that we can go into the Yubin-kyoku if we want to, into the post office, but I was telling him we don't need to. And I was trying to tell him that the door was special, but he didn't know what I was talking about. And I don't know if I was using the right words, so that's all right.
Sometimes you gotta go where Scooties hasn't been before.
Yeah, I was waving at a jacket. I thought it was a person, but it was a jacket. We came out to this lighthouse that we could see from the coast where we took our picture before. We're getting to see the mountain from a lot of different angles, and we're getting to see the chuggers go out into the ocean. They're all going out and fanning out into different directions. So I think they work for the same company, and they need to find as many spots to grab whatever they're grabbing. What are they grabbing? So I made a mistake. Put all those postcards in the box, feeling real good about it, and then Eric decided to ask me, did you put the airmail sticker on it? And I did not. And for those who don't know, if you don't put the airmail sticker on your postcard, they will not send it by airmail. They won't just assume that since it's the same price, just send it by the mail
They just
or
send it by boat.
by air. They send it by boat, and it tends to take possibly up to 2 months
No,
rather
dude,
than
5-6 months, half a year.
Okay,
It's crazy.
more months than I want to deal with for sure.
Rather than like 3 weeks.
Yeah, so
We're back at the post office.
we've come back to the post office. We explained the problem weirdly to the lady. It was a jumble of stuff, but then she got on the phone. We could tell by how she explained the problem to the guy that she understood, and that it seems like the guy's going to be here in 5 minutes to open up the mailbox, and hopefully he will let us just put the stickers on it and put it back in like it never happened. The lady called a man. The man came. The man gave us the spiel that we don't do this in Japan. We don't give you the stuff out of the mailbox. But only now, only this one time am I giving you the stuff from the mailbox. So he gave us the cards back. And he asked us our name and stuff. Luckily, my face is printed on the cards. So that might be a spoiler for some people, but you could tell they were my cards. He gave them back. We don't have the normal stamp that we use for airmail, nor do we have the stickers that you can get from the post office. So I asked if they had the stickers, and she was just like, no, we don't have the stickers. And I can understand if you don't have 60 stickers, but it seems like there are no stickers of, no one's sending airmail from here at all. So we're a little weirded out about whether these are going to get to where we want them to go, and we're going to carry them and get to a different post office that might have the stuff that we're used to seeing, like a sticker or a stamp that says airmail on it.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Thanks.
This is your flags from Hamamatsu.
Hamamatsu, yep. Taco.
The thing about this is actually kind of cool is I think if we did this in Tokyo, they would have just been like, nope,
I
screwed.
put a contract in the mail once, and I forgot to put my Honko on it, and I sat there for 3 hours waiting for the mailman to come. When he got there, he told me no.
Yeah, I mean, they're not supposed to do the thing, but we're way out in the sticks. Things roll at a different pace.
And we're foreigners. I think foreigners played very well in our favor on that.
They have, yeah.
I think it did.
Where we are at, there are not exactly a plethora of places to eat. And
Well, we stopped at Park Golf, and the lady was like, hey, there's nowhere to eat here. And we were like, okay, we're gonna go find some food, and then we'll come back to Park Golf. Ooh, you've got to see what's on that plate, Eric Klein.
oh yeah, there's a little fly.
There's just a dead bug on
Yeah, so we're at one of these places. It's
a
cute
fine
little,
establishment.
Cute little shokudo with maybe a mom and daughter team. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, there's definitely
the
an
relationship,
older lady
but
cooking at the grill.
yeah, and they've got the standard fare for Japanese stuff. A lot of it is seafood based because we're right by the ocean. But we both landed on. I got a yakiton donburi, which is meat on the rice.
On the menu it said this is their like highlight. Mm-hmm. And had I read that I might have gotten two, but I decided to get the hamburger without noticing that. And I'm ready to slice into this egg and just watch the good times that are about to be had on this egg situation. I got the hamburger. It's your probably standard hamburger. Sauce is exciting, no regrets. Egg's about to be delightful.
Hamburger is something you don't usually get, so I was surprised to hear you order that.
You sat over here like multiple times, said you were so surprised. I'm so surprised.
I don't think I've ever heard you order a hamburger at a place where there's other things than hamburger. You know what I mean? Like if you go to a hamburger restaurant, yes, but
today is the first day.
yeah, this is fine. The meat is actually kind of a thick cut, and the sauce is kind of what's making it like an exciting experience. It's kind of dark.
Would you like some egg?
And yes.
Okay. If you give me your bowl, I will hook you up.
Set me up.
I don't know if you guys remember this game from like long ago. We used to play What's Riding Bitch. What do you guys think's riding bitch? Corn! The lady inside the restaurant, I just got in a conversation with her, and then she was just like, have you eaten this yet? And I was like, yeah, we ate it yesterday at the park. She was like, you want some? And I was like, okay. So I've got dinner.
We're doing Hokkaido's national sport.
This is hardcore Hokkaido.
This is hard.
Like, if you want to be prepared to retire in Hokkaido, you need to know that when you turn 80, you got to come to park golf, and you need to have skills. So before you turn 80 here in Hokkaido, you need to really get up on it.
I've also got a katana, so we're really doubling down on the Hokkaido stuff.
Yeah.
We won't put you through the entire game, but park golf is basically a game of golf that you play.
Golf and croquet mixed together.
Yeah, with like one of these sticks and then a ball that is of this nature. And
Kind of weighted. You can see the weight on the inside now.
we've played this before when we were in Hokkaido, and every time we come up here, it's like we got to play some park golf. And we went in this place. It's like this grounds is really nice, and you have to pay to play here, which is fine because it's cheap and they keep the grounds nice. The lady in there is super friendly, and she was like, "Only people in their 80s come and play. You guys are young. What's going on with this?" And it's like we just come up here and play park golf. That's why we come to Hokkaido. What
Yeah,
up?
there's tons of park golf around the place, so yeah. I'm losing
Yes.
already.
Yes.
Yeah. I at least hit it on the first try. That's pretty astounding. In front of the lady, I missed it 4 times. Three or four times. It was embarrassing. I couldn't believe she was out here to watch this. I was like, we play this sometimes. That hurt. Yes! Par! Some old dudes are over there, and we just found out that this is how you do this, so you don't have to bend down to get the balls. Because 80-year-olds aren't bending over that much, man. I don't have enough hands for all the balls. Eric, I came very close to getting in the pool, and if you get in the pool, you gotta use the net. You gotta use the net to get it out. Oh man, I'm not gonna make par. This sucks. Never had to put my feet down though. Like just held it, saw where it was going, counter weight and stuff. But all the muscles in my body are like, oh my god! Bye!
We've been scooting around the volcano, and it's been really cool to see it change shape from the different perspectives that you're looking at, because it itself has got a very distinct shape because it has erupted recently and hasn't recollapsed in on itself. So it's like a broken looking mountain in a very cool way. And we've come way up, I think kind of towards it. Maybe it's like foothills forest area. And there's supposedly some waterfalls, and we're gonna go look for those. And along that drive, we came across just like some locals. Hello. Are you dangerous? So this fox is just like chilling. He seems really okay with my existence. And that fox was just begging for whatever is in a bag. I think people probably feed it a lot, and that's why it's so chill around people, but we didn't like give it anything, obviously. And there's some waterfalls. I think down here, this says there's a big waterfall. And the only thing that we're a little sketched out about is there's been a lot of signs that are like, yo, there are bears here. Like, there are bears. Like, there are bears. So be bear ready. And I mean, how do you be bear ready? You know what I mean? Like, I don't have bear spray. That's the way to be bear ready. We don't have it. So we're just gonna YOLO. So the logic is that the bears have also built a path to trick us
to come down to an area where we can't defend ourselves so they can get our donuts.
They've been pumping in Google reviews.
5 stars. Absolutely no bears here. We're gonna YOLO this a little bit. The microphones I left on the motorbike up a hill, and we are at a waterfall now, which is what all the noise is. And it's fika time, and we've got some donuts that we got from the world's greatest bakery.
Yeah, it's the best tasting bread ever in like capital letters. So that obviously is fact. And you pluralized donuts. You asked me, let's go get donuts, and then you didn't buy a donut.
That's true. I got a blueberry melon pan and a shio pan because I wanted something not sweet as well as something sweet because I'm a bit of a piggy.
Bit of a piggy?
And your donut doesn't even have a hole.
How'd they get the cream in?
I don't know. Maybe they put the cream in first and then build a donut around it.
Yeah, sounds right. I think cream is about to be custard.
How does that make you feel?
Upset. Cream wins on custard every single day.
My blueberry melon pan opens up and has blueberry juice on the inside.
Yep. It's definitely custard.
This
It's
is
really good.
This is really good too. I don't know if it's the best bread in the world, but it's really blueberry, which is nice because melon pan is also often kind of low on flavor. Woo.
Wow.
But regardless, the bread is good. To this waterfall, to today, to...
To today. It's been a very good day.
Yep. And the waterfall is like, I mean, it's nice.
It's really nice.
There was a man here a minute ago with fish in a plastic bag that he just got out of the water. And then he left with a big stick, and we think it might have been his bear-beaten stick.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it was the bear beaten stick.
Now I'm a little worried I don't have a bear-beaten stick.
Well, I was sitting here thinking, like, if that man's getting those delicious fish, the bears have figured out that the delicious fish live here. So I don't know how long I want to hang out in here. It's really loud down there.
The bears use that as cloaking.
Yeah.
Up. Nose out. So I was about to head back down the hill, which is like
You gotta calm down. Like
Oh, my
right
bad.
now, I'm very calm. I've calmed, and that was so abrupt.
I was gonna head back down the hill
So nice.
to take a shower at the place that I've been taking showers, but it's a heavy time investment in distance, especially from the side of the volcano that we're on, which is the opposite side that I've been hanging out on.
And honestly, I wasn't even gonna bother going with you because I couldn't wash my hair there. I don't have certain items that they do not offer there, such as a towel
Well, you
and
could,
such.
where I go, you could have washed your hair, but you wouldn't have had a towel and stuff. They had shampoo at the place I was headed.
Oh,
But
really?
not, yeah, the other Onsen doesn't have
yeah.
them.
Sorry,
Yeah,
that's a little
so
bit confusing.
We just Googled around our area and we found another onsen, and it is kind of a standard onsen, but the difference that's peculiar or unique is that there's no employees. So
Yeah.
you pay with a vending machine, and there's a bunch of stuff out, like different soaps and shampoos and
So I was able
towels.
to get shampoo for like 50 yen, and the shampoo was like lava black.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, it came out and I was like, wow, that's weird. So I tried that, and the body wash smelled like Smarties.
Yes.
Yeah, it totally smelled like Smarties. And I was kind of blown away. I don't think that the place's quality is high, but I think that generally it's very, very clean, and it had 4 pools. 4 pools. I was expecting just one.
Different temperatures and then one
Yeah,
else.
there was low, medium, high, and then go outside. And I could not believe that go outside was an option. So,
Probably pretty cool here because it snows a lot. So in the winter, I bet that outside one is kind of cool.
Yeah, and I got to have some weird instances. I've never really talked to anybody in the onsen before, but I couldn't figure out why people were going outside. And yeah, I could just walk over there, but I could also just ask the nice lady next to me while we're both taking showers, what's out there? And then she told me that there was another onsen, and I was like, oh yeah, let's go.
So aside from it just being a good experience, now I don't have to go all the way back down the hill and we get to hang out all night, because I was going to end up going down there. It would be like an hour and a half round trip or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like ridiculous to take a shower, but we didn't bathe yesterday and then today this morning. So I just was like, I can't deal with it. I got to bathe. So happy that we found this place, and it was a very simple process. And like you said, it was clean. And it's
I would come back to this. I'd bring friends to this.
Yeah, me too. It's pretty cool.
It's just kind of cool that it's existing, and I like all the different temperatures, and the water pressure could be a little bit better for the shower. That's my only complaint. Although lady I asked for help, her showers seem to be just blasting, so I think she comes on the regular and she's tested out all the showers.
Everybody else that came through here was regulars. Like I said,
yeah.
there was no other tourists. Like this was all like people who live around here and hit this place up because they like it.
I don't even know how I'm gonna be able to drive. It's gonna be too tense. I think we just gotta like give up on life right now. That's what happens after onsen. Just give up.
Welcome to another evening in the tent.
Have we been starting all of them with that?
I don't remember at this
Except
point.
for the first one?
We have just hit a convenience store, and it's just the stuff we've basically been eating, so we're not really going to totally get into it all.
We'll talk about this corn.
We will talk. Yeah, Katie has had a nibble of her corn that we got
It's the
from
warmest thing that I could find, because it's been sitting in the little pouch underneath my seat right next to the engine.
It's the corn that we got from the lady at lunch. She gave it to us like as a present, and like Katie said, it's been sitting next to the engine and the bike, and we had like a 30-ish minute, 40-ish minute drive from where the onsen was to the 7-Eleven that we wanted to hit, that we got our dinner at, and then we had another 10 minutes-ish or so to come back to the camp. And it's cold outside, and Katie didn't wear very much clothes because she didn't have a good change of clothes from the onsen, so she's like freezing to death.
I was wearing basically your underwear plus a heat tech and a jacket, like a heat tech shirt. But now I'm wearing socks. I've put on your down jacket, and I've also put on the sleeping bag. So I am starting to warm up.
And you're eating,
and I'm eating the
warmest thing we have, which is the corn that was by the engine. The other things of note is on the way back, we saw an astonishing sunset. The sky in the direction of the sun was just bright orange, and it was in my rear view mirror most of the time, but taking glances was pretty nice. I kind of regret not being back up at the lake to see that, because it would have been unbelievable, because the lake reflected would have just been like nuts. But you can't win them all, I guess. We got showers, so that's the trade-off.
I was pretty euphoric on that, so.
Okay, we're going to bed, and hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, but hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow. It's threatening, but that tends to be what it does. It threatens a lot.
We might also be back in a little bit, because I bought this wine.
Oh yes, that's right. And it's,
Well, I guess you could open it now.
it's from Hokkaido?
Yeah, it's from Hokkaido.
Oh, it's from Hakodate specifically.
Hakodate specifically. So this has a sheath on the outside, and there's actually like a little tear area. There's specifically. We'll be back.
And we're back.
Classy us. We have no glasses.
It was kind of hard to get that opened. Yeah, we don't have glasses, but I mean, what are we supposed to do? Carry wine glasses on Scooty? Like, I've got limits on my space.
I'm eating corn some lady gave me. Kind of an acidic smell.
I'm interested to see what you say about that.
It's got a weird attack with a very flat ending. I've had better.
Yeah. Better wine.
Yeah, I've had better wine. Hakodate, not the place for wine.
It's kind of a weird climate for wine. But we did read something where they said that they like cook tomatoes like in the ground here like with the heat of the earth. From
They
all
grow
the,
them with the heat of
Well,
the
yeah,
earth.
they
They
grow
don't
them
cook
with.
them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, grow them with the. So I mean, maybe they're doing some kind of weird nonsense where they're like building boxes and using steam from the earth or whatever to grow grapes. Who knows? But they shouldn't because it's not very good wine.
I think this wine's called Nende.
Nenvin, probably. That would be my guess.
And I think it's because of the...
Wheel.
No, it's the tree. And it's got all
Oh,
the rings.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
yeah.
why I think...
Yeah, I think you're right. Nenrin. That would be my guess. Toshirin, Nenrin. I don't know another reading for it being Japanese is impossible.
I was only like 3 strokes behind you. That's cool.
So this is at the Onsen. Makes you wonder what they got going on in here.
I got away. Look at you go. You're so big. What do you think of like things? No, not into things. That's crazy. Kind of like he doesn't know how to deal with his own face. Like his whole mechanism of walking is like trying to hold up his face. His legs don't seem sturdy enough. Can you see where he's going? Nope. He went right into the wall. Good luck out there. Because if you can just stamp it on there, you can certainly just write it on.
It's just got to be visible. That's the issue.
Yeah.